Hey guys, Marcus here with BlackOvis.com. I am at ATA 2023. I'm here with Andrew at Hamskea Archery. Now, Hamskea's come out with a really cool new product. It's the WayPoint Arrow tool. Tell us a little bit about it.
I don't know how many times you or I or we have actually tried to measure the exact location of an arrow left to right or up and down on an arrow rest. And it can be quite taxing if you don't have the right tools. And when we surveyed it, there wasn't the right tool. And we came up with this WayPoint Arrow Rest. It really takes a waypoint of the location of your arrow after you have your bow set up or if you're trying to set up your bow.
As we all know, Hamskea, they are at the forefront of innovation and I would say tolerances as well, because you guys are super intentional about the products you create and what they're able to provide to the target archer and the hunter.
Yeah, that's right. So, you know, a lot of center shots, most are 13/16, and the way to actually measure that, there's no critical way to measure it, to your point about tolerances. You eyeball it, you think it is, you get your ruler out, maybe it's a Craftsman ruler or rigid, not even close. So this waypoint actually sits on your arrow. It's got a little V groove, so it centers it on any diameter arrow. And it actually has this little, I'll undo that little guy right there if you can see it. It actually slides, and it has a little indication on there. You can lock it down in 13/16, if I can do that. And now you can bring your arrow as you adjust your arrow rest left to right, and then when this touches the inside of your riser, you're at exactly 13/16 center shot to start your tune.
And I've noticed that you also have a kind of a measurement here for depending on the arrow. So
correct.
Say
so
you have a
side,
4mm, 5mm, or your X cutters
right.
for gold tip, the giant. You can move that to manipulate it so it's based for that arrow diameter as well.
Yeah, what Marcus is alluding to is, so we have the left and right, and you can switch around for left or right-handed bows. But this guy here, we call it the kickstand, and what it does, it's really tough to see, but you loosen that up, and this slides up and down as well. And it has markings on here for the diameter of the arrow, so you can actually set the exact location for the vertical adjustment to the burger hole based on your diameter of your arrow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Super cool feature.
Yep. So now we don't sell these type of arrow rests, obviously, but what's nice about this is you can actually, if you're trying to tune a blade rest, you know, indoor season's happening right now, and it's always bending or deflecting your blade really bad, and you're trying to figure out where you are and when you come to full draw. So you can actually take this kickstand and actually hold your arrow up and take the deflection out of your blade so you can actually find your center shot tune from your up and down perspective.
That's cool. Yeah. So for people kind of getting into setting up their own bow, how would this work in correlation with your other levels?
Well,
so would you have this on the string, or how would you go about doing that?
So what you would do is, and this is the Gen 2 level, and if you're not familiar with the Gen 2 level, it has the third axis feature, which is its own series, and you know we have educational videos on that. But it also has this string groove in here, so you can clamp it on the string. So this actually, so you can adjust, get your bow plumb level before you do this process. What you want is you mount that to your string, and you want your string to be vertical, because when you set this to 13/16 center shot and you know where your up and down is on your burger hole, you actually preset this and attach it to your arrow. You set it on your riser, and then you use this dual axis turret level to put the arrow on and then level your arrow. So your string has to be straight up and down, Gen 2 level, and then you put this on there, you check the level, and now you can tie in your knock sets, as opposed to tying in your knock sets and then trying to move everything after you figure it out.
Yeah.
So this is a preset, if you will.
It might sound rudimentary, but as more and more people are getting into fine-tuning their own setups, learning how to do that, there's steps to this. So it's important to know, hey, you don't just throw this arrow level on, make sure that you've leveled your bow out as well.
Correct.
It's really awesome. I'm stoked on this. Us at BlackOvis, we're always super excited when Hamskea comes out with a new product. You guys are very intentional, and the end result is always super awesome.
Oh, we appreciate that. You guys have been great partners. We're just trying to make archery better. We're trying to maximize your accuracy, and that is no joke, so appreciate it.
Awesome, thank you. Well, if you have any questions, comment below or give us a call. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks.